We now know for a fact that repealing the Affordable Care Act would increase the deficit, raise premiums for millions of Americans, and take insurance away from millions more. Which is why, as I've said before, I find it strange that the Republican position on this law is still stuck in the same place that it has always been. They still can't bring themselves to admit that the Affordable Care Act is working. They said nobody would sign up. They were wrong about that. They said it would be unaffordable for the country. They were wrong about that. They were wrong to keep trying to repeal a law that is working when they have no alternative answer for millions of Americans with pre-existing conditions who'd be denied coverage again, or every woman who'd be charged more for just being a woman again. I know every American isn't going to agree with this law, but I think we can agree that it's well past time to move on as a country and refocus our energy on the issues that the American people are most concerned about.
But try thinking of it this way. It's kind of like flipping a house. No, I really mean a real house. You do a whole lot of little things. You replace the countertops, you add crown molding, you refinish the floors. It all adds up to something entirely different than where you started. Now, there are different strategies to house flipping. You can have some people, let's call them Republicans, who will go into a fallen down, blighted house, slap some granite countertops while ignoring real problems and declare their work the best thing ever. They have swagger. They can say to their voters, that's right, we blocked every last thing we could. We shut down the government. We're still planning to repeal Obamacare, even though we know that would mean taking health insurance away from millions of people. We talk a good game. And then you have the people who will do the more substantial structural changes. They'll redo the wiring or reinforce the foundation. But they won't do anything to actively and aggressively court buyers or advertise their work. Try as they might, they can't make the House look good. You know, Democrats. You know, the same party that passed and defended and implemented the most sweeping social policy in decades, who can say that millions of people now have affordable health insurance that they didn't have before. And they're not even owning it. No confidence, no swagger, no, yeah, you can't keep your crappy plan. Just deal with that.